So I've been alerted to another deal. It's from somebody I've dealt with before, somebody whose products I've promoted, Ionut, and he produces some really great graphical products. This particular one is what he calls stock media files. Now, if you're doing videos, you're watching a video now, of course. If you're doing videos, you always need what we call assets. That's images, backgrounds, video clips, and so on to spice up your video. Because if you look at what you're seeing now on screen, which is just a static image, and you're hearing my voice, let's be honest, it's pretty boring. But as soon as we start to get some motion and something a bit more interesting, people will start to look. Now, I've listened to this video. I didn't really need to listen to this to understand the value of a product like this. What I want to do is see what we get. So I'm just having a quick look here, and then I'm going to buy it, and I'll tell you if it's worth the money. So we're getting all kinds of information about copyright issues, which is great. If you don't know that you need to be licensed to use images, well, you can get into trouble if you don't. These are royalty free, which is an important matter, because it means you don't have to pay to reuse them in future videos that you make, or if you're putting the images on your blog or in books and so on. And we're getting over 1,000 files, so let's have a look. Now, these images, which are called cutouts, where they've taken the background out of the image, they take a lot of work to do. So if you had your own photos, you could actually do this yourself with something like Photoshop. Quite a lot of work to get this very precise, and they've done a really good job here, so that looks good to me. These could be used in all kinds of niches. This one being out of focus on the face, but the finger pointing, that's pretty good. I like that. Okay, these can be literally any niche you want. I'm looking for a deal, searching for bargains, ring customer service, great job, whatever. Medical issues here. Blank spaces to put your own text, which is good. That's to do with shopping. Any kind of shopping would be suitable. Let's have a look. Do you have a headache? Here's the solution. I feel better now. That one could be for health, perhaps. These are a bit more comical. That's fine. Now we're getting the guys here. Savings, searching, listening. Yeah, this can be really used for any niche. So far, I'm liking the images. This is great. That one's a good one. I like the expression on the guy's face and the empty box there. That really is. Oh, I can see how I can use that one. I like these two. You may see these in my marketing in the future, because they're perfect for shiny object syndrome where there's nothing really of value inside. How cool is that? Pay by credit card. Have a look here. Yes, well done, that kind of a thing. And we get some stock video. Now, these can be used as backgrounds just to give a bit more interest. I'll probably make a very quick video to show you and actually put them into use. And we've got some more stock photos. These are static images, 500 of them. Again, all kind of niches here: travel, vacation, study, writing. This is for kind of local businesses, plumbers and so on. So if you're involved in selling any services to local businesses, that would be cool. This one, hygiene, healthcare, cosmetics, all that kind of thing. Yep. Money, savings. Yep. Pretty good. WordPress there. Digital stuff. These video assets, so these are animated graphics. I'm not a big lover of this kind, you know, these people, but they can be useful in certain circumstances. I'm personally at the moment more impressed with the image here, because you can put text on it. I quite like this because it adds a bit of life. So anybody who was selling royalty-free music, for example, that would be a good graphic to use. Yep, okay, so we've got quite a few of those, 350. And then we've got audio files, so we've got some music and background in here, which is always good to spice up a video. I might actually put that into this video once I've downloaded all these. I'm going to buy these. Yeah, this is just telling us that normally when you're buying media files it's expensive. Yeah, we know that, so that's fine. Here's how you can use them. Okay, so far so good. And then we've got templates for flyers if you want that. We've got an animated business character. Actually, that one I quite like more than I normally don't like that kind of animated character all that much. They're quite useful, but not my personal taste a lot of the time, but I like that one. Hand-drawn graphics, always useful. Discount video templates, wow, that's pretty good. I'm liking that one. That's great for any kind of sale you have. $16.95. Look, I'm just going to get this because I've seen enough here to know that I want that, so I'm going to make my payment now. Let me just pause the video while I do that. So I've bought the main product. I've also bought the first upsell because it was an extra bundle of images and video backgrounds and so on. I actually skipped the second upsell because I've got most of the products that Ionut has offered in the past, and that's the bundle he was offering on that upsell. But this is the download of all the things that I've got in this. I mean, it's a massive bundle, as you can see. Badges, loops, graphics, animated businessmen, audio files. I mean, look at this. You've got split into different sounds. We've got sound effects, a lot of them. We've got individual music tracks, again, a lot of them. And then specified duration video music, various video footage, whole box full of stuff here. I mean, like the guarantee seals, that would be useful for most people actually. Let's have a look at them. Yeah, a lot of different ones here, which is, you know, if you want to give a guarantee, that's great because you've got some nice images there. Special badges, let's have a look. Pricing badges, yeah, that's pretty good. Discounts, excellent, that's very nice. Buy one get one free, free bonus, free report, excellent. And then we have what else do we have? All these different cut out images where there's no background, and you just choose the ones that are suitable for the particular topic you're presenting. And I've shown you some of these earlier. Yeah, so I quite like these, but let me actually just go to Camtasia. So I'm making the video that you're watching now here, but let me show you on this section how I might use these particular images. So let's see, if I drag this here and pull this out, this is just an image, then what I'm going to get is that kind of an effect. Cool so far, but the background isn't very interesting. So this is where I could use one of the motion backgrounds that I've got in the package. So let's have a look. So I'm going to use this one. I'm just going to drop that underneath the image and you'll see what happens. So if I drag this over here, and I've got to resize this motion background, let me just do that. So now this is what it would look like. So there it is starting. So we've got the motion background and the image of the guy here. Now I would add audio. I'd have some kind of speech here saying, I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm going to let you into the real way to earn money online, but don't tell anybody. You know, something like that, some kind of sales message. So let me show you something else we can do. For that video clip, what I can do, and I'm using Camtasia, but you can do the same thing with other video editing software. I'm going to change the clip speed, and I'm going to make it 50% of the original speed, which has the impact of doubling how long it takes to complete. And I can just copy and paste that so that we, you know, we have a sort of a continuous loop. I'll show you what I mean. Just drag it forward. I'll zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. So if you look on the background, you'll see that it continues, and I can extend that then as much as I want to. So if I have a longer section, I can just keep repeating these clips as many times as I want. Now the other thing I can do, let's just make this guy a little bit more interesting. About here, no, let's do it here sooner so you can see it. I'm going to add a visual property, add an animation, and let's drag him out of the way and make him smaller and put him down there. So what we will get, this is the effect we're going to get. Okay, so remember we'd be doing some kind of voiceover, and we'd be talking about the secret to losing weight, to making money, to forex trading, to whatever it is your niche may be. And then as we keep talking, I'm getting some visual variety, and that's in a couple of seconds with just 2 of the huge collection of graphics that we've got there. Now I've also got another image of this guy here, so let's drop him in about there, and we're going to make this one, which I'm going to show you. So at this point I'm going to, and again this depends on the tool you're using, but you know, yeah, so something like this. This is where we would say, so after I've told you the secret, you're going to be successful, you're going to be happy, you're going to shout out for joy, whatever it may be. You put your message in yourself, but what I'm doing is using these assets to underline the message I'm giving. And you see how quick and easy it is. It's literally a couple of seconds, and by the time you put in a fade and a, you know, a resize and so on. Let's just show you what that looks like with fading on both of the images. Yeah, and then we can make that fade off again and so on, and we can put in some background music. So I've got some music clips here. So Sting, that's just a short piece of music there. Let me just see what that sounds like. You won't be able to hear this on the video because I haven't got it plugged in. Yeah, and that would underscore a particular message you're making at that point. That kind of what they call a sting is used to, it's like a fist punch, so it marks out a particular section. And you heard my dogs in the background there. We've obviously got somebody at the door. They're guard dogs, which is good. So we've got all these different backgrounds here. Let me show you something else. I'm just going to make some space to work here. Here's one. So if I were making a video course or an ebook or some kind of site about photography, this particular video clip would be ideal for that. Join now and I will teach you the best way to use your brand new digital DSLR camera to take the best vacation photos you've ever taken in your life. Something like that. And again, if we want to, we can make this a little bit slower so that we have longer for speaking. Oops, not 500, I want 50. So now I've also got a slow motion effect. If you watch, you'll see the girl walks in slow motion. And you can speed this up if you want to, you can slow it down, you can zoom in and out and all this kind of a thing. You get different effects just with a few clicks of the mouse by using these assets. Honestly, I'm very impressed with this, and I would recommend this to you. The collection is massive. It's going to take you a long time to go through it all. In fact, it's so massive, what I'm going to do, I'll invite you to a webinar where I will show you some more of these editing tricks and how you can put together your own videos using these assets. I'll send you an email with a link to that, and I hope to see you there soon.